Back in the soup, just doing a quick one. Hopefully I can get through it. I have already done the turned in the device. I just asked him if it's ready. He says it's ready. Take it back and make him suffer. So we're going back to Lemansk. And I have the Uber shotgun, the board 12, in which we shall wreak appropriate havoc. So these guys are coming back from the mission. I'll buy some grenades, because grenades are fun. There we go. Big side field up there. So we're leaving the base and we're heading to Lemansk, which is over past the mercenary farm. I'm not going to go into the swamp and recover any artifacts. Father Theodore, how are you? Show me some nades. Ooh, isomorphics. I'm not carrying the FN 2000, so don't need those at the moment. I'm guessing there's something for some of the master level stalkers to get isomorphic ammo. And that suggests there's an active manufacturer element as well. I like the idea that it's just leftover stocks from some lab. You know, there's only however many cases ever. So when they're all gone, they're all gone. Good tautology, that. In itself, it's a bit of a funny word. Not going to worry about dogs. Just going to head round the rocks to the transition and go to Lemansk. I have done this before. I did it off camera because I was bored, but I couldn't record at the time. It was too noisy. So here we go to Lemansk. Bit of a hot spell in my city today. It's got up to 31 degrees. It hasn't been that warm since last summer, pretty much. So I'm not quite used to it. So I have to actually go to the construction yard. And they're shooting that out with zombies again. I don't really need to talk to anyone. And this guy doesn't even need to reload. Your gun's got a problem, buddy. Yeah, oh. I'm getting away from you. You never run out of ammo. Shoot. Who are you shooting at? I was shooting him there. He's lost it. He's gone blood simple. Maybe he will reset by the time I get back. Bit of a gauntlet. It's quite a lot of anomaly is really tight together. Let's go get this. Gravy. Gravies are cool. Don't remember if they're part of a recipe or not, but I like them. They're pretty. Everybody likes pretty things. Oh, so he's green. Wow, I nearly died. Alright, that was a bit scary. It's a little bit over. Actually, just a little bit over, you bloody idiot. That was a anti-drink driving campaign slogan. Just a little bit over, you bloody idiot. I thought it was kind of fun. Very Aussie. We wander back through the house. And we will continue on. Oh, Bloodsucker was marked as free. It's kind of funny. Sell that to him. And I've actually made a fair bit of money just now. Made quite a few thousand rubles. Oh, this artifact might be retrievable. Drop. Nice. Oh, Borman's on the bridge. Hello Borman, how you going? Guess what, I've got the silencer, but the dialogue options won't let me tell you that, so I'll just buy a grenade off you. Let's go. He must have picked up that other artifact I briefly saw on the scope. Which is cool, because why would you just leave it lying around? That was jump velocity damage, by the way, because the jumps set so high. I've read on the forums that Technolegend has indeed tweaked it so that you no longer need the jump height so high and can work on 8.5, a little higher than vanilla, 0.5 higher than vanilla from low, which means a lot of altered stash locations, particularly for collector. I don't know if 8.5 will clear this. Yeah, I think 8.5 will easily clear that. It's a bit platformy, but in a game that you can't climb in, I've probably said this many times, but for anyone dropping in who's not a regular watcher, for a game where there's no climbing mechanics, I think having the massive jump makes up for it a bit, because it's like, what do you mean I can't climb over this? And that's just kind of silly. I'm being somewhat confident because I have the bio radar, and this shouldn't have had respawns yet. So I found it in this container. I'll pre-save, move forward a little, and drop. No, I didn't put it in quite as far as I thought I would. Does that mean I can take it back? Now return to Borman. Thankfully he's not too far away. I think I'm going to go back to the marsh after this and see what Figure wants. have low crouch on that. But faster? No, but it is safer than taking the massive leaps and getting a little bit of falling damage and however much wear that puts on your XO. Because by now, if you haven't got an if you've got this far in the game and you haven't got an XO, it must, I'm assuming it's deliberate. It's because you don't want an XO. So, with that in mind, and if you enjoy that, that's fine. I don't particularly care. But I like the XO. I think the Bandit XO is a little bit strong in terms of bullet resistance. I think it should be much lower. It should be like 12% or something like that, 12 to 15%. It should be no better than like Merc armor. Because they just don't, as bandits, they shouldn't have access to good stuff. However, if there was some backstory, which would make a good mission, in case anyone's listening who knows how to make missions, it'd make a good backstory to find who is manufacturing the Bandit XOs, and then get a fork in that mission, like, do you stop them, i.e. do you assassinate them, or do you free them, or do you convince them to make bad stuff, you know, something like that where you can influence the zone would be kind of cool. At the moment, nothing happens to that. Borman! It's in place. Thank you. Some 556, 762. Oh, it's a big mess of ammo that I'm not really interested in. And I'll just sell back to you, I guess. Since you seem to be spawning extra grenades every time I see you. And these 59. I don't want anything else. I'll keep them stashing later. And there we are, we are done. And I am really very loaded. Is there anything else I want to sell? Oh, I'll sell this AK. It's completely foobarred AK. How much for a foobar AK? 50. Oh, cool. I guess the receiver case is alright. Maybe you can on-sell it to someone. Hey buddy. What's going on? Yeah, let's have a slug. Tell me what's up. Nothing. Okay. Really not fun. Has your dialogue got any more interesting? No. Well, there you go, stalkers. From here, if I remember rightly, I've got a message to go and see Subilov. I also have to go back to Red Forest and find Dennis. Otherwise go back to the marsh. So he's the trader. And I also have to go and make a Heart of the Poltergeist. So I need a Heart of the Poltergeist and 10 cobblestones. Well, he's been gone for 2 days. Realistically, I should go and chase him, but because of the way the game works, the amount of time between when I get the mission and when I show up is all inconsequential. It's all done with triggers. So, I'm going to end it here. Leave a comment. Should I go to the marsh? Should I go to Red Forest and find Dennis? Or should I go and find cobblestones at a location of your choosing? Let me know in the comments, and good hunting, stalkers.